The fourth in the Undaunted series, Battle of Britain takes you to the skies, where you will engage in aerial combat over the English Channel and Great Britain during the crucial early years of World War II. Let's learn to fly. Designed by David Thompson and Trevor Benjamin, with illustrations done by Roland MacDonald, Undaunted Battle of Britain puts you in command of aircraft squadrons with the goal of shooting down the enemy, destroying ground targets, sinking ships, and controlling the skies. Tiles with hexagons are placed to create different landscapes where the aerial combat takes place. The key to success will be to maintain proper communication between your pilots. If your pilots cannot stay in contact, the enemy may take your forces apart. You follow the setup rules for the scenario that you want to play, including creating the supply and deck which governs your actions. Play in Undaunted Battle of Britain is divided into rounds consisting of 3 phases, starting with both players drawing 4 cards from their respective decks. If your deck is empty, shuffle the discard pile and create a new deck. Remember when shuffling the discard pile to not include any cards from the play area. Next is determining initiative. Both players select a single card from their hand and reveal them at the same time. Whoever has the highest number takes the initiative marker and will perform their turn first this round. In case of a tie, the player who had the initiative marker keeps it. Both players now discard their chosen cards. Now the player with initiative plays their cards one at a time until their hand is empty or they choose not to continue play. All cards in hand at the end of the round must be discarded. If you play a combat card, you must take a move action and you may take a card action. If you play a communication card, you must take a card action or you go dark, as you cannot do both. Undaunted Battle of Britain has a few concepts unique to the Undaunted series, starting with going dark with communication cards that you must return to supply. Unless you take a bolster action, it cannot be added to your deck again. Discord replaces Fog of War, as they cannot be played during your turn except for determining initiative. A coordinate card action can remove them from your deck. Otherwise, the Discord will stay in your hand until the end of the turn. Going out of comms means that if 2 aircraft on your side are more than 1 hex apart, or if one or both of your aircraft in a section have been eliminated, they are out of comms. If you use an out of comms card to determine initiative, or if you take a card action that has an out of comms symbol next to it with a coordinating section that is out of comms, draw a discord card from the supply and place it in your discard pile. If no discord cards are in your supply, then the out of comms symbol has no effect. Combat counters that are face up are ready, while combat counters that are face down are considered out of action and cannot perform actions. German aircraft are considered suppressed, and RAF aircraft are considered grounded when out of action. There are a variety of move actions that your aircraft can take, which includes move, maneuver, bolster, command, coordinate, guide, inspire, and sail, which is limited to ships. Combat actions include attack, where you can shoot at non-grounded enemy aircraft, anti-air, where you select an enemy aircraft and try to force them to go out of action, and bomb, where you can attack ships, structures, anti-aircraft artillery markers, or grounded aircraft. From Scenario 1, each player has drawn a hand of 4 cards and will now play for initiative. Trevor wins the initiative and receives the initiative marker, allowing him to play first. Because he has used a Section B comms card, which features an out of comms symbol next to the value, he checks to see if Section B is out of comms. The section is not out of comms, so no discord card is added to his discard pile. Both players now discard their cards they used to bid for initiative. Trevor has a discord and 2 BF-109E Y2 cards in his hand. He plays one of the combat card actions, maneuver, and then begins his move action, which propels the Y2 1 hex forwards. Now the maneuver action is used to rotate the aircraft to face the hex edge to the left of the preceding facing. The second Y2 card is played, which uses the move action first. The aircraft is moved 1 hex forwards. The attack card action is now used against the Defiant G1. The target's base defense is 4, the cover bonus is just +1, and the range bonus is +1 for a total of 6. Because the target is facing away from Trevor, he rolls 3 dice, with the results being 2, 7, and 8. A hit is scored, and David reveals a G1 card from his hand, which is removed from the game. This ends the turn, as Trevor must discard the discord card from his hand along with all remaining cards in the play area. David has a Defiant 2 and Section Command cards in his hand. David does not want to take the bolster action yet, because that will add a discord card to his discard pile, as Section G is out of comms. Instead, David plays the G2 card and takes the move action first. This moves his G2 1 hex forward, which now allows him to fire at the Y1 using his attack action. The target's base defense is 5, +1 for the cover bonus, and +2 for the range bonus for a total of 8. Because the target is facing away from the attacker, 2 dice are rolled. The results are 2 and 3, so David misses. Next, David plays his Section G comms. Because Section G is no longer out of comms, no discord card is added to the discard pile. David now plays the bolster action to add 2 G1s to his discard pile. David is now out of cards, and the game turn ends. And that is a single round of Undaunted Battle of Britain. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next Wednesday.